Welcome in Villa Petriolo. Villa Petriolo belongs to my family since 1960. And but at that time there was my father, my grandfather, they just focused on quantity. But 20 years ago, my sister and I, we started a process of radical conversion of Villa Petriolo from a country house, family house, to a modern company capable of producing high quality wines. And so we, as you can see, the structure of Villa Petriolo is the typical structure of the Tuscan farm. But we made investments, we renovated the cellars, we planted new vineyards. Then we started to work with a winemaker, Federico Curtas, who had a long experience in Piedmont by Gaia. So nowadays, Villa Petriolo is a blend of past tradition and innovation, of past and future, because as you can see, there is the old villa, the ancient villa, which dates back to the 1500s. And also the other buildings are very old. The cellar is old. We have the old vats made of cement, but they are vitrified drain. And the temperature is electronically controlled and everything. The cellar has all the standards in order to produce high quality wines, but the structure is the old one. And the total production area is 160 hectares, and 14 are vineyards, but we planted new vineyards 3 years ago. And starting from next year, the production will be steady, and so we would have more Chianti starting from next year. And so 14 hectares vineyards, then we have 13 hectares olive groves, and then fruit trees, woods. And the most widely cultivated varietal is Sangiovese, which is, as you know, the prince of the most diffused varietal in Italy, especially in the central part of Italy. Then we have Colorino, as red grapes, Canaiolo Nero. We have also Merlot for Golpaia. And then we have white grapes, Trebbiano, Toscano, and Malvasia Bianca for the production of our Vin Santo. We used to produce also white wine, but we decided to use the white grapes only for Vin Santo because, as you know, in Tuscany you can have very important red wines, but not so excellent white. We make the grape harvest in September, handmade, and then the grapes are brought here. The entrance to the cellar is there. And for Chianti, because we produce Chianti, the wine, Chianti Villa Petriolo, which is this. Then we produce another kind of Chianti. This is a special Chianti. This is a kind of cru because it derives for a single vineyard, the vineyard of the roses. Then we have a Canaiolo Nero, a pure Canaiolo Nero, this is in Brunire, and then we have Golpaia, which is a super Tuscan style wine made of Sangiovese and Merlot, and this is the only one that is aged in wood. So we have the grape harvest and the Chianti, the wine for Chianti stays here, ferments for the beginning for 2 weeks at the temperature to 28 degrees centigrade. And then for Chianti, we can bottle the wine in the spring of the year following that of the harvest. It doesn't need to be matured in wood, Chianti. Our Chianti is made of 90% Sangiovese, 10% Colorino. Then we have Rosenemesis, which is a kind of fruit because the grapes derive for one vineyard, a single vineyard, called the vine of the roses, because it is an old vineyard, 30 years old vineyard. And at the beginning of each row, there are plants of roses, very beautiful roses. And this is 100% Sangiovese, so pure Sangiovese, Sangiovese purezza. And it's our is a special kind of Chianti, you will taste later. And we are very proud of our Rosenemesis, and which was born in 2007. And it obtained a great award by la Guida Vini dell'Espresso. It was the fine Chianti of the year. So we are very proud of that. And then il 2007, nella guida del 2007. And then we have Golpaia. Golpaia is the name of il podere, a part of the estate. And the Golpaia is made of Sangiovese 60% and Merlot 40%. And in January, the wine is, yes, you tasted during the dinner on first night. And in January, the wine is raked off into small oak barrels made of barrique. We bought them in France. Yeah. There, it is left to mature in French barrique and also in tonneau, the big, the 500-liter barrel, for 12 months. In this period, also the malolactic fermentation takes place. This is important because it gives softness to the wine. And then there follow other 6 months of refining in bottle, and then it's put on the market. This is a super Tuscan style wine.